Hello guys, welcome to a video on Hirayasumi. So, I'd like to say that I have a very specific niche of manga that I rate very highly whenever I read it. And that is specifically series that help you grow based on real life. And Hirayasumi falls under this very specific niche. If you want to know other series which kind of do the same, you can think of like GTO. I really love GTO. It's basically that sort of series. It's a kind of series that's based in real life that makes you grow as a person. And I really like these kind of series. So I'd like to talk about Hirayasumi and my favorite niche of manga genres, which is real life series that help you grow. So I think to sum up Hirayasumi, I think the best way to put it is you took a section of reality and you converted it into a manga. That's how natural the series is. It's literally a section of life made into manga. I think it's more than slice of life. It's like a real slice of life. That's, to me, I think the general idea of what I can think Hirayasumi of. Hirayasumi basically follows the lives of like different people and focuses on a few specific themes surrounding like romance, dreams, adulthood, stuff like that. Basically real life issues. And I really like series like this because it helps me grow as a person. I think when we talk about manga series, I think you can split them into two very specific kinds of groups. You can split them into manga that are made purely for entertainment, so you can think of like isekai fantasy series, which are made purely for the sake of entertaining people, and series that are meant to affect people in reality. And that's the kind of series that Hirayasumi is. It gives you a lot of thoughts about reality, and I think these are the kind of series I like a lot. When I can read something, enjoy it, and also feel like I've grown as a person after having finished reading it. I think writing an interesting story is hard enough as is, but being able to write an interesting story which ends up helping the readers grow or just get any kind of new information, basically just become even just a slightly better person than they were before reading it, I think takes a lot of skill. And which is why a lot of the time when I read series that are able to pull off such thing like Hirayasumi and GTO, they are series that immediately reach at least like a score of 9 for me. Stuff like Hoseki no Kuni as well, in terms of how much it affects. If it's able to affect my brain and keeps making me think about certain parts of it again and again, even after I'm done, that series automatically gets a 9. Because I think to write a series that affects you in reality is a lot harder than you think. You have to put a lot of thought into it, because at the end of the day, you're making something that's supposed to be entertaining, a form of art for people to enjoy. But the fact that it can affect people basically adds a level of complexity to it, which is why I really love these kinds of series a lot. Hirayasumi is probably the most natural out of all these kinds of specific niche series. I'm talking about series that make you think and grow as a person. But there are still parts of Hirayasumi that I don't entirely like. I think there's a specific part of Hirayasumi which is the romance, which I feel is not talked about as well and not written as well as it could be, which is why Hirayasumi is not like immediately like super highly rated for me. But I think still a major part of Hirayasumi really helped me grow and give me some like other thoughts as a person and in my character, which is why I enjoy these kind of series. If you have any of these kinds of series, please recommend them to me, because I just like reading these sort of series. I think a lot, like seeing different perspectives on matters, especially real life stuff, is always nice. So if you have any, put that in the comments or like DM me if you know my Discord. But yeah, that's what Hirayasumi is, and that's just me talking about the niche kind of series that I like. So read Hirayasumi if you have time. It is just a really relaxing, wholesome series. Pretty emotional at times as well, but also not too heavy. I think in general it's just I think I brought it up, but it's just very natural to read. You feel like it's not really out of place because of the way that it's written. So it's a good series, and that's it for this video. that's just what I wanted to talk about. I was just ranting about the kind of series I like. So if you have any, please just send them to me and I'll find time to read it probably one day or something. Until then, I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.